A lot of people don't understand the full navigation or deliberation of Super Bowl weekend. The Super Bowl. Some brothers don't like it because of too many people. Some brothers don't like it because it's too many seagulls. I never heard that before. When you don't like it because it's too many seagulls, how could you not like it because there's too many seagulls? A lot of brothers don't want to travel and see brothers in harmony, which is crazy to me. To me. But listen, if you stay with one or two or three of the same ones on the team constantly, what I talk about is the team. 1, 2, 3. You have your LeBron. You have your Jerry Rice. You have your Wayne Gretzky. You have your Walter Paytons. You have your Sylvester Stallones. Top notch. Tickety, top notch. Listen, for 4 days, I say $3,000. 100%. And now you got a lot of YouTubers out there, a lot of new guys, a lot of guys dictating, a lot of illustrating, saying, hey, man, this is what you should do. You've been a quarterback in the league for 2 weeks. And you're telling a receiver over 10 years what to do? That's crazy to me. But shout out to everybody, man. Because the goal is to have a good time. At the end of the day, have a good time. All the hotels are pretty much sold out. I mean, you can find a diamond in the rough, but you would have to check every single day. You would have to call you would have to call like 17 times a day. This is going to be the biggest one in a long time since quarantine. I've been coming down since quarantine. The 20, 21, 22, 23. This is going to be big. And what are you prepared to do about it, guys? What are you prepared to do out there? Seagulls come from all over the island. Half-pats are already prepared. Half-pats are the ones that come for a month, leave for a week, come back for a month, leave for 3 days, come back for another 3 days. That's a half-pat. A lot of guys overspend, including the guys that got money. Where you're looking around and say, damn, how much I just spent? Do you know how much I just spent? The prices are going to be through the roof. Let's already get that out of the way. The prices are going to be through the roof. And there's going to be, listen, just like there's going to be a lot of dope ones, a lot of gorgeous ones, a lot of fly ones, a lot of 10s, a lot of 12s. A lot of 12s are going to be out there. If your pockets aren't right, don't look at the 12s. Don't look at the 12s. But more than likely, the 12s are already purchased by somebody else. And I hate to say about seagulls, about people, about human beings, about being owned. But they could be with somebody else. And I don't know if you're prepared to understand that someone on your team is with somebody else. But that's how we negate, okay? Guys, sorry guys, the lonely guys, the fat guys, the guys that are scraping and scrounging the pot right now, thinking every day, I'll take that. Take back those PlayStations, guys. Sell 17 pairs of those kicks, guys. I'm not saying just for the Super Bowl. I'm saying for the experience. The good time. Because you're not going to be able to control them. To control them, you have, listen, to own a dude ranch. Be a dude rancher. Broncos and stallions and bulls and bucking and cows and mules. You have to be doing this for occupation a very long time. Don't think you're fresh out of Clemens College or out of Kent State. Huh? Well, you think you're smarty pants, you know it all. You're not going to be able to control the ladies. You're not going to be able to say, hey, listen, I like you. Let's do this. Make it a regular basis. But everywhere you go, if you come Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is the Super Bowl, you're late. You're late. And a lot of these girls, if you look, ask them for their pictures. Let me see what your house looks like. Let me see what your apartment looks like. Talk to them. It's easy. It's easy. Just say, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? You can watch thousands of videos. We're educating guys. But 4 days, I would say 4,000, 3,000. And now you got to put in the factor that you're going to be eating, you're going to be drinking. Guys, okay, say you don't drink. Say you like the wacky tobacco. Right? Listen, I can't express it enough. It's a beautiful sight when you see all the girls from all over the country. Like, yo, listen, your rent is due. Or you want to get your father's car fixed so he can go back to work to being a taxi driver. You might have to get up top. You might have to get to the North Coast and get a job. And you're running into all these different brothers. And brothers, y'all are packing too much. Y'all are bringing too much. They don't care about your Jordans. They don't care about your Yeezys. You can go to Marshall's and get a pair of cleats and walk around them for 3 weeks. They wouldn't care. They wouldn't notice a difference. Now, some of them, let's not get it twisted. Some of them like the fly guys. Some of them like the guys with the, you know what I mean? Especially the younger dudes. And the older dudes, too. We still get the fitteds and all that, the 50-Os, you know what I'm saying? We still get, coordinate a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm learning to turn it down more and more and more and more. You know what I mean? And the big guys out there, you make sure you bring the appropriate and right amount of clothing because there's no big and tall stores. I am the only big and tall store. But you're going to see a lot of new pieces walking around. You're going to see a lot of new things walking around. You might not be able to afford all those things. Then you got to go to the no-frills section. And the no-frills section is where you're going to get your wallet taken. Maybe. I talk to 100 people a week. I don't speak to a lot of dudes that say they've been robbed before. I don't talk to a lot of dudes that say they've been stabbed before. It's just going to be just regular wham, bam, that you go out, you're going to hang out, you're going to go to Rumbas, then you're going to go to the casino, then you're going to go home. I try to cut out some of those steps. If you're new, I say do it all. Go to the beach. Go to Bailey's. Go to Rumbas. Go to the casino. Those 3, 4, 5 nights are going to be popping. Everybody's going to be new. It's going to be in. Everybody's going to be standing around smoking the cigars. And you're going to go up to a beautiful woman and you're going to be like, hey, can I take you out? Let's go. Let's get out of here. She's going to say a number. Now to a veteran, and veteran's going to hear that number and be like, you have to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me, man. I'm not paying that. All jokes aside, your money got to be right. I don't care how much of a veteran you are, how much you want to save. If you want a Porsche and your whole life you've been dreaming of a Porsche and a Porsche pulls up right in front of you, shining, you know them German cars. Is Porsche German? Yeah. And you're going to say to yourself, I want that car. I want that car. I want that seagull. Because there's always an aspect in your mind saying, I might be able to afford the payments for that. And I might be able to have that my entire life. I could take it back to New York. I could take it back to Miami. I could bring it back to Cleveland. I could bring it back to Oakland. I could bring it back to Arizona. Control her. Get her a job. Put her in school. Put her kids in a good school. You give her $4,000 just for the heck of it, a seagull. You give a seagull $4,000, and as she's walking to the bank, some dudes from Texas pull up, bouncing, playing the Ghetto Boys. Early Halloween came on a weekend, doing some trick-or-treating. I don't know song. And they're going to pull up and say, hey, baby, I got 13 boxes of ziti. She's going to take the 13 boxes of ziti, even though you gave her $4,000 just to hold, just to have in the hold. Those 3 nights, I would recommend any new traveler get there on a Monday, a week before the Super Bowl, have a good time, and leave like Wednesday, Thursday after the Super Bowl. That's just me. I don't know if you can afford it. Everybody's raising the stakes. Everybody's raising the prices. Can you afford sosua? That's what it's about. Super Bowl weekend, and all you guys out there, you're taking advice from everybody. Use your common sense, but sometimes your common sense ain't good enough. Sometimes it's not just good enough. You're intelligent, but you never took calculus. You got a great memory, but you can't recite anything that anybody's ever even got. You gotta lay it on the line. You want to get your favorite seagull? Take her off. I ran into a subscriber that took one of my favorite seagulls. But you never liked me. Some of them be honest with you. They're like, yo, I don't need this from you. I don't need the trouble from you, brother. I get my paper and I go. I don't want no trouble. They classy. They sitting there. They got their drink and their meal. You know the ones that are getting it when they see them with the full plate of meal and Bailey's in the morning. You want to go. You want to get a head start. You want to get a good jump on some of the brothers with some of the babies, some of the beautiful women's, some of the beautiful seagulls. Go to Bailey's. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday morning. Saturday and Sunday morning gonna be crazy. And then you're gonna be amazed like it's almost a ghost town on Monday. And brothers are coming from all over. It ain't no myth. That's why I said Thailand ain't got this. Thailand ain't got this. With brothers in harmony marching. The Million Man March. The Million Seagull March. Go rent a go-kart, a moped. Go have fun with your boys for a couple of days. Go rent a car. Drive down to Malecon on Sundays. Drive around. Just, go to Jumbos. If y'all never been out to a real shopping experience in Dominican Republic, drive down the highway. Go to Jumbos. Go to the Burger King. If you've never been to the Burger King, go to Burger King. Like I said, everybody's going to be scamming. Everybody's going to be scheming. The motorcultural guy is going to have a connect. He going to know where to get it. And I never, ever, ever mess with those. Blue pills, I don't mess with none of them. Nothing they're selling I ever brought. Even my first time there, I never had a blue nothing. Nothing. And you dudes are coming down here and indulging yourself in indulgence. You got to pick wisely. And a lot of, this is true. A lot of them are just down here just to get their paper up and bounce. To go somewhere else. To restructure their life. A new horizon. A better day. Adventure. To help grandma with her dementia. I said the paper's going to be greater later. All them beautiful seagulls floating around. It's hard not to say, I will give you the 300 boxes of ZT. Now, everybody else will be like, you crazy? You crazy? I don't pay no more than 1,000 boxes of ZT, 2,000 boxes of ZT. Yeah, that's for olive oil. The Dominican beat up looking olive oils. Scars on their legs, scars on their walking funny, got the Flavor Flav walk, right? Nobody wants a female Flavor Flav. Your pockets got to be right, gentlemen. And women. You see women coming down too, one seagull. Sometimes that breaks my heart. I'm serious, I look around and be like, no, baby. Even I had like 2. I'm not going to lie. I tell y'all all the time, always looking for transferal. Do I know what I'm saying? No. I'm always looking for replacements. I told you, I got to get another quarterback. I got to get another point guard. I need a starting halfback. I need holes to fill, man. That's what this game is about, though. That's what the Super Bowl to me is about. Because everybody I speak to is on the same type of time. Everybody I speak to is on the same page. And I'm telling you other guys, switch it up. Try cabarete. Try outside of sosua, like other parts. Los Cadostos. Try whatever you can, but just get in the game. Because every year, I think it's going to go up. Every year, if you want a room for Halloween right now, you book for Halloween now. I don't care if you got Take $300, you and your crew, get it together and say, I'm going to Halloween now. Because I'm tired of speaking to brothers in August that want rooms in October. Because you've known this for a year and a half that are sold out. There are some hotels that are sold out for Halloween now. I always do my shopping. Always. When I buy winter clothes, I buy my winter clothes in the summer and buy my summer clothes in the winter. Cheaper. Maybe not make sense, but it's the same theory with the hotels. It's the same theory. These places get sold out like that. All the boat trips and everything is cool. But you got to start doing it early. I like to get there on Monday, but I never do. I usually get there Thursday. And I never feel like everything is gone because I have a plan. But for 2 years, I've been dealing with the baby lady. Like, she was coming in, dropping dimes, baby. First down. Baby lady gone now. She's not gone, but she's like a role player. You know what I mean? Like, went off the team. And some of you big bowlers, you want to get the trucks. You can't drive them trucks down them skinny roads, man. You just can't drive them big trucks down them skinny roads. Now, listen, you could try. You know what I mean? But like I said, even have some homeboys. This is what I do now. You have tell like three or two people, like, yo, listen, I may fall into some trouble. Can I borrow $40, $50? I've done this before, but way higher. Just say, yo, listen, if I get knocked off, if I run into a hard time, can I borrow a couple bucks? Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm telling you guys, if you come in for 11 days. Me personally, 3 pairs of sneakers, 7 pairs of shirts, 5 pairs of shorts. No one's gonna really care if you're in the same black pair of shorts. It's done all the time. What I tend to do is I go up first 4 or 5 nights with the hotel or whatever. Then I bring it down gradually where everybody starts to leave. Even with the rental cars, you get a real expensive rental car. 4 days later, turn it in, get a mediocre rental car. There's no one to front for except for your own people. At the casino, no one sees you pull up. No one. And in the casino, very rarely look down. All the Dominicans are wearing fake Jordans and fake Yeezys. So it really doesn't matter. So you guys are going hard. Shopping. And it's cool. Listen, the process is fun. You high-fiving, you're talking to your man at work. You know what I mean? Y'all rocking. The song is supposed to be like the music on the way. Like 2 days before, you like, woo, son. You bring the suntan screen? Yeah. I'm gonna get the bagel at the airport? Yeah. You know, these are like the newer guys. That's why I said some of the veterans, you got to cut the newer guys some slack. Because they only go like every 3 years. Couple of dudes, he's bringing his nephew down. Yeah, I'm going to bring my nephew down. Every time you're out there, you're going to see something new, something terrific. Something that's not really accustomed to being in sosua. I'm talking about a single employment, working, walking. You're not going to see her on a regular basis because she's just there to get her paper up. It's like UPS. You know how UPS, and they are all over the country. Amazon, they hire overnight, right? For Christmas time. Got to get the babies the new PlayStation game. Got to get extra work in. You got to work hard. You got to, whatever it is to make sure the Christmas is right. Make sure their birthdays is right. Same thing with the Seagulls. When the Seagulls out here walking around, they always killed me when you see guys walking down to the beach, right? Cooler, 3 different hats, backpacks, liquor in it, which is dope. You know, you're having a good time. The big brothers waddling down, out of breath, sweating. Go down there, we stack our seats, 2 seats, 3 seats. You know, who cares? Everybody's mature, mostly. It's only really the Haitian girls that are making fun of the big brothers. Go down there, stack your seats up, you're chilling, you're kicking it. Boom, you see that seagull, like, I want her. And then you say to yourself, after the gymnastics, you're like, she's cool. Next time, again, she cool. And you in Casa Linda. You and your crew. Boom, boom, 3 houses down, whatever. Your man, another house down. Villa, not house. And so she cool, yo. The fifth or sixth dance, you're gonna be the ZD gonna be a little less. You don't have to pay them much. You don't have to pay them as much money, okay? And that's how the system works. But you can go fly for the weekend and bring it down during the week. You can have a really big villa for 3-4 days, then bring it down for the week. They ain't never complain where they at. They prefer to be in the villas. They prefer to be in Hispaniola. You little Hispaniola. I'm watching a video now. These gorgeous women walking around. I tell everybody, the twos here in this country, especially in Santo Domingo, are fours in the States. The twos are fours 100%, because most of American men are married to twos. Most American men are married to twos. I'm going to use the hood, no Spanish. You go with garbage. Mommy, look. Mommy, talking to the cleaning lady. Mommy, take a shoe, clean a shoe, go to a store, Acapulco. You. I looked at my man one time and said, what's Acapulco, man? Grab. Like, grab? Occupy? Like, and you always see them in packs. That's another thing. I separate the packs. I take one girl and say, we coming, let's go. And she looking back at her friends and be like, and then if your man takes her friend, it's chaos, because they're going to be on the phone texting each other like, I want to go. They say, oh, night sleepovers are overrated, and maybe they may be overrated, but a lot of brothers do overnights. A lot of dudes do sleepovers, and they don't say it. A lot of dudes do dating, and they don't say it. A lot of dudes send down money, but they never say it. A lot of dudes go to Western Union, but they never say it. Why don't you want to say what you are? Why don't you want to say what you do? Look at another big brother. Go to Sears. Big brother go to Sears. 58. Boop. Sears, Marshalls. Sears, Marshalls. 3X. Sears, Marshalls. You can still shop at Marshalls at 3X. I'm not Caldo. Ooh. They still got Caldo anymore? Kmart. They still got Kmart anymore? Walmart. Now, Walmart, I done seen 4Xs. I don't know about 5. I've seen 4Xs. Go there, get. I know dudes, 4 shirts for a 16-day trip. I'm serious. 4 shirts. They don't care. The Seagulls don't care. Now, in their hoods, they might care. They look at a dude, but the dude that has the Jordans on that one time, them little street parties they be having, they don't have them no more. And if they do, hand-me-downs, they're all borrowing from each other. All the hoods I go to in Santiago, all the kids that I know, they're all borrowing from each other. So when you brothers is coming down here, our brothers, my brothers, ask not what you could do for your Seagull. That's what your Seagull could do for you. But like I said, ball out the first 4 days, then bring it down. Ball out for the first 4 days and bring it down. This is my to be on Seagull or not the Seagull edition.